our devices need to stay on mute until you are ready to speak. That being said, let's do it. Five, four, three, two, one, and grand rising and welcome to Good Morning Experts. I'm Troy Gandandy, your index voice of inspiration, and I have the extreme pleasure to present to some and introduce to others, none other than the host of this morning's the ball segment, and we talking about that man that has the reputation of being a master builder. He's a six-figure ring earner, gold legacy member, and the first shareholder in Washington, D.C. We talking about none other than that family man that has the reputation and the name that being the known as the man of courageous conversations. We talking about Uncle Jack. Yeah, come on out that easy chair. Where you at,
All right,
Uncle?
Troy. I'm gonna start joning on you now. You better hold up a minute. No, I'm just playing. So what we gonna do, ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to welcome everybody to the biggest, baddest CEO meetup on the planet. You're truly zooming in from the DMV. That does not mean the Department of Motor Vehicles. That means DC, Maryland, and Virginia region, if you will. So, with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, y'all know what we do on Money Making Monday. I got three questions for y'all. Three questions for y'all. Come off of mute so I can feel your NRG team. How y'all feel?
Fired up.
Good morning.
Good. Good.
And what's up?
My
Income.
And who gets a green sheet?
Everybody gets a green
Green
sheet.
sheet.
Everybody.
Get your green sheets. Everybody get your green sheets. Get your green sheets. Everybody get your green sheets. Get your green sheets. Everybody get your green sheets. Get your green sheets. Everybody get your green sheets.
Champion. Yeah. And Lady D. Freeman. Monique. Look at it, dirty D. You know we gotta talk about the real.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. So y'all know how we like to do. We like to pass the ball, get stories, if you will, from the field, from our agents who are all over. And sometimes we get guests from Canada as well. So, with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, y'all know how we like to do. Give you 2 minute money moves. That's right. You got 2 minutes to give your money moves, or y'all know who will get you. The clock will get you. So, with that being said, I'm going to take the ball, pass it to somebody I have a tremendous amount of respect for. When I tell you this lady and her husband, they are literally tearing this business up. Tearing it up. I'm talking about from top to bottom, side to side, from insurance to Medicare. They are crushing it. So I'm getting ready to give it to none other than Monique Pinkney, your insurance and tax road. What you got?
Right. Thank you. Good morning, Uncle Jock. Good to see you.
Good morning. Good
This
morning.
morning, I want to share our weekend activities. My business partner, D. Freeman, we went out to the September Saturdays. We were going to have a table, but I thought I was going out of town, so I didn't get it. But we just went out, and it was actually in the field. You talked about being in the field, but it was in a field at Boundary Waters in our city. And they had vendors lined up and people coming in. And so she went one way and I went the other. And we just got every last vendor. And then we started, just talking to the people that was coming to enjoy it. And so I was able to meet. We had one booth where we had the commissioner that put the whole thing on. We talked to him and let him know that, we wanted to share with them some Medicare resources. And he said, well, will you be here next week? I said, we'll actually have a booth next week. And so we can talk a little bit more about it. So we're going to talk to them. And then I was walking by, saw a nice little family come by with about 5 kids. And I said, excuse me, do you have life insurance? And the lady said, yes, I do. I'm actually a life insurance agent. I just renewed my license and I don't have an upline because I can't find them.
Man, wait, hold. And you cannot make this stuff up. When you are in a zone, you in a zone. You can't. I mean, you and Dr. Mark are in a crazy zone right now. And what happens is when you get there, it's almost like everything you touch turns to gold. Think about it. Y'all been talking to folks with Medicare. They've been like, yeah, I'm in Medicare. I'm ready to run. And I got 7,000 clients I can talk to. And then you talk to people when you're going out getting the cars fixed. People are like, yeah, I need some insurance. Matter of fact, I got 20 people in the house that need insurance. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm trying to tell you, when you do the business, when you do it, when you not just do it, when you do it and you know that this business works. You know that the products and services you have, people want. All you gotta do is open your mouth. And Dr. Mark and Monique, you all, man, y'all are. I don't know what else to say. All I can say is you can't make this stuff up.
No, that's what I
And I,
said
I'm
too.
sorry, and I'm sorry for cutting you off because I know you still got more to go. My bad.
No, thank you for that. But I was just going to share that I talked to her a little bit more, and she said, well, I renewed my license, but the person that I came in with, I can't find them. I said, man, you're in the right place. I said, we got a system that we're building a team. My other business partner is over there. And I just told her stuff. So I got her number and she said that she works for the city of Douglasville, which I used to work for the city of Douglasville. Come to find out, she worked with my sister-in-law. So that gave me some more credibility because my sister-in-law is awesome. And guess where she works? Senior
Where?
services.
Mm,
Senior services.
wow.
And so, yeah, that's
Mm,
just one of the stories I want to share. So we actually are going to be out there with our booth and with our food and all that stuff. So people will be coming to us this weekend. So we're fired up about that. But that's just some of the money
nice.
making activities. We're going to keep it moving. And I'm
Well, keep up
excited.
the great work. And who are you passing that ball to?
Thank you. I'm excited to pass this ball to this lovely lady that, of course, she came in fired up, dancing. I missed it. And I can't wait to hear what she has this morning. Jen Unfiltered. Come on, sis.
Jen
Hey
Unfiltered.
everybody, how have you
Hey,
been?
Jen.
I haven't seen anybody in like a month,
I
so
know.
how is
How you
everybody?
been? How you been?
Well, all right, so we're up in Illinois again. I'm living back south suburbs of Chicago, which is where my warm market is. Um
Okay.
we got some short-term goals to hit, so I went back to serving for a little while, couple of days a week just to help get that extra cash flow in faster. I've sat down and talked to a buddy of mine. I'm trying to get him finished up because I'm actually off the next 2 days. So you guys will see me the next 2 days.
Okay.
I'm trying to get him to sit down because we've got 3 IULs we're trying to finish off and get submitted. That he wanted to start in October. I have a new business partner. I've brought on 2 or 3 business partners in the last month, just trying to get there people who are in the industry but still have that other full-time job. So it's trying to get everything to line up to get them to work. I'm actually sitting down with a girl today, sometime this morning, even just to get her workbook started. We don't even have her blueprint started yet because both of our schedules clashed. It was horrible, but she's still here. She still wants to go. I've
Okay.
got some for picking up Primerica agents. I don't know. I think the last 8 have been Primerica agents, so she's coming over from over there. I know some of my teammates have started moving. Leah Lynch, thank the Lords for her, has been doing training appointments and green change appointments with team members of mine that have started moving, and I just am not available at that time. I'm at work. I can't. I've got to keep the goals lined up. So I'm officially in that part-time section of 2 different jobs just to get everything back together again. So other than that, guys, things are going good. I've missed y'all. I'm trying to get my time blocks down to actually have time to do insurance. I'm not picking up shifts. I was working like 9 or 10 shifts a week at work. I was picking up doubles every day. That's the main reason why I haven't been on. I've just been exhausted. So
Gotcha.
I'm back, guys. I'm still here. I didn't go nowhere. We just had a short break.
Gotcha. Sometimes here's the great thing. The thing about this business that I love most, when you gotta hop out of the car, it's okay. Sometimes you gotta hop out for whatever reason. The thing is though, the car is always there for you to get back into. So whenever you're going through whatever it is you're going through, ladies and gentlemen, just remember, just hop back in the car. So thank you, Jen, for checking back in. We missed you as well. And who are you passing that ball to?
I get the index voice of inspiration this morning. I haven't seen him in a minute either. So come on, Mr. Troy Gandy. What you got for us, honey?
Well, thank you, Miss Jen Unfiltered. And it's a pleasure to be back. I can actually put my brain and my head back in the game now and whatnot. Now that I've secured this, I guess this ministerial position. So we had a men's day at the church. So that's where my more warm market is right now because they got me entrenched over there right now. And we had a little football after party after church, and all the men went down there and they watched some of the games, and my Eagles did their thing, and they didn't like me running around talking about mount up on your wings like eagles and fly. So I got a chance to share with some of them how they need to get their stuff on fly. So we got about 3 appointments out of that, and we're doing some good stuff. So the folks are ready to rock and roll. So I'll be following up with those folks this week and trying to make some stuff happen. Hopefully put in some NBTs and whatnot. So that's where I'm at, and actually, still engaged with a lot of the team as far as getting them to go green. So once we make that happen, we should start to see some things pop off. So I'm excited for the future. Excited.
Cool. Well, real quick, there's no hands up, but I just want to insert a part of this weekend at the Robinsons, man. When I tell you they laid, I'm gonna paint the picture for you. All right. So we had some weather issues, but they had it so you come in and you go around to the back, right? Erik had about 3 grills going. He and Dr. Mary have this, it's kind of like a hill, not kind of, it's a hill, and up top they had like a tree house, and then it's all these tables. Each table had games and stuff stacked up. So we all picked a couple games. We picked Jenga and Spades. And when I tell you Jenga, how many of y'all have played Jenga before?
Yep.
So Erik was trying to be cool, right? Erik was over on the side, like, I'm good. I ain't messing with no Jenga. So I was like, Erik, I'm telling you, you gonna, cause you're competitive, you gonna tear this thing up, right? So he was like, all right, I'll do it a little bit. In 5 minutes, Erik became the Jenga master, let him tell it. Okay. So, and we recorded these, you know how when it gets down to where the Jenga is, it's gonna fall. When somebody just look at it, it's gonna fall. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we had 17 levels that were on the single, you know what I mean, with the thing in the middle. It was 17. It got to the point where you could only make 3 moves, and it was 31 levels up. Every time we started recording, because we thought somebody was gonna knock it over, I swear it went almost an extra half hour, because every time we thought somebody was gonna knock it over, they was playing this thing. And I forgot who lost. Was it Leah's wife, Steve, that lost? I think it was Steve that lost. But anyway, my point is, man, we had so much fun. It was food. The food was good. I don't eat meat. And Breeder came through. Is Breeder on this morning? Breeder came through. and she hold on, let me see. Is she on today? No, she's not on. Is she in the waiting
It's
room?
missing something really good.
Oh, Breeder, here we go. Breeder, can you come in? Can somebody send her a friend request? We had Don
I
A.
did.
Is Don A on?
Okay.
Done
We
as
had Don A. Meredith, Nadia. Man, it was. I'm telling you, it was so much fun. But the thing is, Breeder, thank you for those shrimp salad sandwiches. It was right on point. I crushed. So, with that being said, Breeder, are you able to say a few words about yesterday? About what was that Saturday?
Yes, good morning, everyone.
Good
As
morning.
Uncle Doc said, time. Um, I'm not going to talk about the Spain's game. Donna, you know what I mean. Some people are not always fair, but we did. We enjoyed ourselves. It was good just coming together, just to individually get to know each other. So I thank the Robinsons family and also, it was good to see Dr. Mary. Guys, she's doing good.
Yeah, I just realized she ain't. Yep, she ain't look or feel like she missed the beat, did she? So, but no, that was a great event. And ladies and gentlemen, whenever you all are in town or you doing stuff, just make sure you because the team is getting bigger. Just make sure that everybody gets an invite wherever you are, wherever you're located, because you'd be surprised. People might just pop up. I know Leah, she drove down like 3 hours. She popped up, she and her husband. So it was a good time. It was a good time. Cece, I forgot Cece was there. But yeah, it was a good time. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, who just had the ball? Whoever just had the ball, I just messed the whole routine up. Whoever just had it,
I
was it
did.
Troy?
Yeah, 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 yeah.
So Troy, who you passing that ball to, sir?
Well, let's see. Who have we not heard from? Oh, let's see. Let's see. Oh, okay, okay. Well, we got somebody with the camp. Oh, okay, we got some hands up now. That's what I'm talking about. All right, we're gonna go with none other than somebody that knows how to stay plugged in and stay in the car to keep everybody moving. You know you can't get it if you ain't got charge, and if you plugged in, you got a charge. So come on, Miss Love, Shonda Durden.
Good
Say,
morning, the sacred plug. Thank you so much.
mhm.
Index voice of inspiration. Thank you. Appreciate y'all. Good morning, Uncle Jock. I want to just take a moment. You were just about to start talking, Uncle Jock, about using events and sending people to events and people coming to events. Y'all, I called my cousin. He lives up there. I'm in Georgia. I called him and was like, I need you to fall through there for me, represent for me because I know that those connections get made um not necessarily from the stage all the time, not necessarily, from from the type of like a conference. So I asked him, I was like, go take some potato chips for me over there. So just so he could make that connection with someone from the crew. So he did get there early, had the opportunity to talk to Coach Erik and Dr. Mary, and I don't know who else was there, but it was after the party started, but before the party started. So y'all know how we do it. But I just want to thank you all so much for that information, for telling me early, use the events. You don't have to be
Yeah.
everywhere. So I sent him on and so I will look forward to him becoming an agent soon. And he's already done actually an annuity and two IULs with Miss V.
Nice.
So let's go. I'm
Okay.
going to pass the ball to
Great
this.
work, LaShonda. Great work.
Okay, thank you. Appreciate y'all. Okay, so
Mhm.
I'm passing the ball to this brother down here, not even far from me, but we grinded so hard we never even see each other. But we are literally in the same city. Brother's making it happen, creating legacy for his family and community. I'm looking forward to hearing from you. Haven't heard from you in a minute. The next ED, Kamal Whitmore, come on to the stage. Ball is yours.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Sacred Plug. Right on time, right? I really do appreciate that. Kamal Whitmore here. Dr. Shree's next ED. I'm on my ED run now. So I have the structure in place for ED. And so now I'm really clawing out the cash flow. That's the last thing I'm gonna need to hit that qualification. So I did a post on Facebook where I asked did anybody have a good job, but the job don't offer dental. And I was able to get 4 clients out of that. And because I know, and the reason why I did that was because Mutual Omaha, they pay really quick. So that's like a quick way to get the cash flow up. And I'm serving the client for the needs that they actually have. So I'm going to keep working that. And September, we got October, November, December. We know that November and December is truncated because of the holidays. So we don't have a lot of time left. So I'm really working on closing this out. And just, getting that recognition from Jamie and the team as an ED. So that's what I'm working on right now.
Go. Great job, Kamal. As always, applying pressure to your business in a good way. Who you passing that ball to, sir? Well, dang, I didn't realize my camera was on.
It's a pleasure to pass it to this person because she just always has something full and heavy to say. So it's an honor to pass it to Tawana Chisley, the Griot Leo. Take it away.
Thank you, Kamal Whitmore. Dr. T's next SED. Yeah, I'm upset I couldn't make it Saturday. I went down for the count, but I reset, recalibrate, regenerate, and I'm here today. But I wanted to talk about Connie for a second. I went live on Friday, and I'm still trying to figure out, I said the word. I'm still figuring out how to share the screen. And she couldn't come on, her camera couldn't come on, but she was talking. And we had a great conversation. And I kept listening to her and the things that she was saying, and she kind of took over I said, this is supposed to be my show. But she took it over, and I had no problem with her doing it. And I said, Connie, if you could put that energy that you're doing to this right now and to the business, you're going to kill it. So, and I've had these same conversations with a couple of other people. Like when we're mad about something, and I'll just talk about smiling, how a woman can get mad when a man tells her to smile, and she'll just fuss about it. I said, that same energy you're putting into fussing about somebody telling you to smile is the same energy you should put into your business. It's like being Hulk. He get angry and then he just turn green and start going for it. So I just wanted to bring that up. Now I'm super proud of Connie, and we're going to continue to do this and get help to get her out there and myself too as well. But it was really, really good. And I just wanted to give this quote really quick. I wanted to do it last week. I'm a movie watcher. It is part of who I am. So this quote came up, and I wish you all would really think about what it's saying. Only those who will risk going too far can possibly find out how far one can go. Think about it for a minute.
I like that. Say that one more time.
Yes, say that. Only those who will risk going too far can possibly find out how far one can go.
And you know what, Tawana, I want to piggyback on what you just said, right? And relate it to the business. Nobody should be scared to want to succeed in this business. We've been put in place in a position to be able to take information and translate and transfer information and get paid a nice amount of money to transfer information. Are y'all picking up what I'm putting down?
Mm-hmm.
And the thing is, most of us, before we met each other, was asking for a blessing. Yes or yes?
Yes.
Like seriously, before you joined Experior, how many people were like, "Oh my gosh, I gotta find something. I gotta do something. I need something part time. I need some spare time. I need to change career. I need to make some more money. I need something different." Does any of that sound familiar?
Mm-hmm.
So then, when you get the blessing, like what's happening right now is you probably got God, Jesus, Buddha, whoever you pray to is probably looking at their watch. Like, are you gonna activate? Are you gonna
Right.
come on or what? Like I gave you the blessing, but dang, I got other people to tend to. I got other people to bless. The thing is, ladies and gentlemen, Tawana just said you don't know unless you make the attempt. Make the attempt. Again, all teams need leaders and cheerleaders. If you're gonna be a cheerleader, yay, great. But everybody on this line has the opportunity to become and be a leader. You're getting everything. All of us are getting built. Y'all remember the $6 million man and the $6 million woman? Y'all remember Jamie Summers and Steve Austin?
Mm-hmm.
They were getting built. They were getting rewired, literally rewired, rebuilt. We got to do the same thing. So here's the thing. Some of us have less time than others. I know me, I'm 57 years old. I'm in the third quarter of this game called life. Ain't got a lot of time. We've made mistakes. I'm probably speaking for all of us. We've chosen not to choose opportunities that came our way. We probably kicked ourselves in the butts for not choosing certain opportunities. Guess what? We're in the middle of another one right now that we all can be successful with. But we got to treat it like a business that makes the most millionaires out of any other industry than treating it like a free business.
Man, Uncle Jock, I got a training tomorrow. I just got to say this. Don't miss tomorrow's training because my training tomorrow is going to be titled, Are you a trailblazer or a tailblazer?
Ooh.
Will you blaze the trail or you going to come in at the tail end after everything is gone?
Mm.
Thank you.
Woo, shoot, I wish I had a fast forward remote control to just get us to the mall. You know what I mean? Eric just dangled the carrot in front of our face. But here's the thing. We gotta just it almost becomes like a war cry because you got the soldiers. Like I see the soldiers every day. The soldiers just don't see themselves. The soldiers don't see themselves as a whole. Some of you do. But there's an opportunity to get in. We're talking about, so let's put things in perspective. When we first joined Experior, Eric, how many agents did they have?
In the U.S., licensed agents, Dr. Mary and myself, trying to debate who was number one. Whether I was the first one and she was getting licensed in the U.S. or she was the first one. So that can add it up. 1 plus
Put it like this.
2, 10.
How many did we have when we total Canada and US when we first got started?
Oh, total Canada U.S. I think they was trying to get to 1,500.
Yeah, it was like 14. It was like we were at 14 something.
It was the company's trying to get to 15, and then for a couple of years it was the race to 3,000. It took a couple of years before the race to 3,000, but they were trying to get to 1,500. They company wide.
So check this out. We got 12,000. Just hit 12,000 licensed agents. Let me put this in perspective. 12,000 licensed agents. You know how when you hear people say, "Hey, we got a ground floor opportunity," and you get in, and it's like, dang, all the seats are filled up. What are they talking about? Well, this is a ground floor opportunity. We're still in Home Depot buying the wood. Like it's 12,000 agents between two countries. Do y'all realize we just getting started? And do you realize we were 10%, almost 10% less? We were at 1,400 agents just 4 years ago. We're now at 12,000. You realize in another 4 years, we're going to probably be at about 100,000? Where y'all going to be at? Where are you going to be at in this game? And in 4 years, guess what? We still just getting started compared to all these other companies. So with that being said, dang, I'm sorry, Marcella, I did not see your hand up real
I'm
quick.
sorry, Uncle John, I got to just jump in real quick because you
Yes,
touched
sir.
on something that I always want to talk about. People look at the percentage. Let's look at raw numbers. If the company added 10,000 new licensed agents, forget the percentage. They wouldn't. They 10x it, but forget the percentage. They added 10,000 new physical bodies of licensed agents. How many did you add? How many of that 10,000 new came to your business? And if like actual raw numbers, and if you didn't get a piece of that 10,000 that came, the question is why? It's probably because your mindset. You're like, oh, I don't know if I should. It's happening with or without you. Don't be a trailblazer. You need to be a trailblazer in this time.
So I'm gonna take the ball. I'm gonna pass it to a young lady who I haven't heard from in a while. She is from the state of Texas, Miss Marcella Braggs. What you got, sis?
Hey, good morning. I just wanted to
Morning.
jump on right quick and I have a new team member and she is an actual family member that tickled Eric, but she's coming to us from the great state of Texas also, crossing over from, as we say, the practice company. So, Perditra, are you available?
I am. I'm here. Can you hear me?
Welcome,
Yes, I
welcome,
can hear you.
welcome.
Okay.
Welcome.
Welcome to
Thank
the
you.
team.
Well,
Welcome.
everybody, let's welcome her to the family.
Welcome, 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 welcome.
Thank you so
Marcella,
much.
Marcella didn't even give her no play to run. She just left her out there. Like, hey, you there?
Well,
But no, we like.
she put me in good hands. She introduced me to Aurelio Evans,
Okay.
and Aurelio introduced me to Erik,
Oh,
Coach Erik. I met them on Friday. Had a great conversation, very motivating and inspirational to get me to cross over because I'm coming from Primerica.
okay.
I'm
Well, we
actually
love.
I'm a regional vice president at Primerica.
Oh, wow.
Oh, cool. Well, we love to have you. We'd like to welcome you to the team. We know that you're going to be a great asset, and hopefully, you can bring some of your team with you over here.
We'll see. We gonna Coach Erik told me he gonna give me a strategy, so.
There you go. Well, that's one thing about coach. He gonna. That's why they call him everybody's coach. He always gonna custom fit a play that's gonna put you in a position to win. So again, we like to welcome you to the team. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move out of the way and give it up to the gentleman that's gonna transition us to the next segment. We know him as the index voice of inspiration, Mr. Troy Gandandy. Take it away, sir.
All right. Thank you, Uncle John.